Hey there, welcome to a little vlog slash a little bit of a DVD Blu-ray update. But first off, we'll start off with the whole point of why I wanted to make this video. It's just to let you guys know basically what's going to be coming up next on my channel, why it's taking so long to see videos show up, and basically letting you guys know what my plan is going forward with my channel, with my videos on my channel, really. As you can see, I've been doing this new style with pictures and music and things like that, and it's something that I decided to experiment with. It's another experiment I did, like the experiment I did a while back, where I just had a script that I read off of, and had nothing but pictures, and I didn't even have any footage of me in the video. Um, it was an experiment. It was to see if I could do it, to see if I could make a review that deals with pictures and music in sort of the vein of Oliver Harper, who is a YouTuber I really highly respect, and I really love his work. And I wanted to see if I could do that kind of thing with my reviews, and the answer was I could do it. But quickly, as I'm around in the middle of doing my Road Warrior review, I realized that I don't like doing that. It's not fun anymore. It takes the passion away. I feel like it's a job. I feel like it's no longer something that I'm doing for fun. I'm losing the passion. And that's the worst thing that could possibly happen for these reviews. Not only for me, but for you as well. Because if I lose my passion, if I lose my energy and my drive to do these videos, then I'm not going to do videos. And so that's why I've decided that I'm going to not do the pictures and the music. I'm going to have one picture maybe for the intro of the review. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take my reviews and my videos into a different direction now, into a new evolution of this particular style that suits me better. This just isn't me. This is me. Sitting in front of the camera, talking to you guys, that's me. That's who I am. That's the type of videos I like to make. Me doing the whole thing where I'm reading off a script and putting in pictures and music, that's not me. I it just is not who I am. It really is against what I am at my core, and it's not where my heart is, so to speak. But like I said, I'm gonna do a new evolution of my videos, and what it's going to be is it's gonna be more structured. It's gonna be more precise and to the point, but still as effective. And so I'm going to keep the structure of this new style that I used for the Road Warrior review and my review of Mad Max. I'm going to keep that style, and I'm going to keep the transitions. That's what I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep the structure, not necessarily the entire style, but I'm going to keep the structure, and I'm going to keep the transitions. So that makes it so I can actually churn out even more reviews. And that's the thing. I want to make more reviews for you guys. I don't want to make less. I want to get to the point where I can churn out one review, maybe possibly a day, so I can start watching this giant, massive collection of movies I have and review them and decide whether or not I need to keep them or not, instead of having them take up space in my bedroom and for movies that I do want to actually own and I want to keep. So, and also I got a ton of movies that were sent to me. I got like a whole box of movies that was sent to me by Jonathan Lindsay. That I have to review, and so I got a lot of that. Boxes of movies that he sent me. I got stuff that Corey sent me. I got some. I still gotta get back to some movies that Adam Watson sent me. I got VHS. Another YouTuber sent me the film called Buried Alive. I need to watch a review someone sent me, and I'm gonna review the sequel too because I thought why not. And then I got Jurassic Park films that I want to review, but first before that I need to finish the Mad Max reviews, and then I want to start reviewing the Poltergeist films again. and check out the remake, because I did find a decent watchable cam of the film, so I am going to sit down and watch that. Just not going to see it in the theater. I'm not paying my money for that. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff on my plate, a lot of stuff I want to do. And if it takes me 2 days to edit that other style. I'm going to be way behind, and I'm not going to be able to do everything that I want to do. So I honestly just thought about this overnight, and then I was like, because I was putting off my review of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome because I saw the film, I didn't like it at all, and I was like, I don't really want to do that, go that style, and do the pictures, and do the music, and go through all that effort with the movie I don't even like. So I thought, and I would just realize it was draining me. I was getting physically exhausted doing that ever style. And so I decided that just isn't me. I can't keep doing this. Otherwise, I'm gonna get burned out, and I'm not gonna make any more videos, and I'm not gonna have fun. And as an extension, you guys aren't gonna have fun either, because I'm not gonna be making videos that I hope you guys will enjoy. So that's pretty much my whole plan. I just wanted to let you guys know about this in a video before I post my review of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. Is that I'm going to keep the new structure, and that's the main thing I'm going to keep. So it was a good thing. It was a good thing that I experimented. I tested out some new waters, and I'm just going to do it the way that I feel is the most fun for me, and is the most unique to me, and personal to me. And that would be more of this, sitting in front of the camera and communicating with you guys, and talking to you guys, and not doing it by reading off a script or whatever, and might have some notes to keep me on track, but really what it is just going to help me keep my thoughts in order. So I'm not going to be repeating myself over and over again. And I'll leave the quotes unless there's some particular quotes I really like, which I might mention in the pros section of a review, or cons section of a review if they're really bad quotes. And with certain sequences, I'll just mention certain sequences I like in the pros or the cons, like or don't like in the pros and cons section of the review. And in the synopsis, I'm not going to go through the entire plot. You can see the movie yourself, and you'll be able to. Um, I'm just going to give you a little synopsis every time. So I think that'll help too. Just give a little synopsis, and I'm going to make the main focus of these new videos my thoughts on the movie. Isn't that what the point is anyway? If you want to see behind the scenes stuff, go on Wikipedia and read it, and that's where I got it from anyway, or IMDb. And if I felt like mentioning anything that I thought was interesting from behind the scenes, I'll mention it sometime in the review. But I'm going to keep the structure, but I'm going to switch up the style again. I'm going to make it more personal to me and more comfortable, and more fun. And I'm excited. I'm excited to start doing more reviews for you guys. I'm excited to start digging into some of the stuff people have sent me again. I'm excited to check out Fury Road on Friday. I'm excited to check that film out. I'm excited to revisit the Poltergeist films. I'm not really Poltergeist 3 or the remake, but I'm still willing to do it. And this new evolution of this new style that I've been experimenting with lately, I think is going to be great. I think it's going to work out really well. I think it's going to be something that is just going to be a lot more like the vlog style reviews I've been doing, which is what I've been doing for years. That's what I'm comfortable with doing, but it's going to have a little bit of more production values and a little bit more of that. It's going to be structured better. And I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. It's going to make it so reviews might not be as long as they were before, but still be just as good and just as passionate, just a little bit more and concise and cohesive. And that's good for me, and it's good for you, because I can record a bunch of reviews and get a bunch of reviews done and edited and finished up, and post them and do it. Don't have to wait 2-3 days before I get a review up. See, with Oliver Harper, I love his videos. If you haven't checked out his retrospectives, you really should. He's a fantastic guy. He's a great YouTuber. He's a great person. He's an amazing editor. All of this. He has more patience than I do. I'm not the most patient guy when it comes to editing. And also, he started out doing reviews the way that he's been doing them. I started out doing reviews of vlogs because I was inspired by my good friend Matt, Ramble Rat for Life. Inspired by doing reviews because of him. And because I watched his reviews and I really liked them. And I wanted to see if I could do something like that. And so he's the main inspiration for me, I mean, to do this anyway. And I really thank him for that. And thank you for being such a great friend for all these years. And I wish that I could do the same sort of style that he does, where he just sits down and just talks about it as well as he does. Because I I don't think I'm as good, because I think I do admit that a lot of people have pointed this out, that I have this tendency to repeat myself. And with this new evolution of this style I've been working on, that's not going to happen anymore, because I'm just going to split it up into pros and cons. So I'm not going to be repeating myself, which is actually good. I think it's a good thing. Um, but it's also not going to lose this. I like this. I like being able to sit down in front of the camera and interact with you guys. I like that. I think that's a really cool thing, and I think a lot of you guys actually like it, and I really appreciate that too. Um, and I want that. This is what I want to communicate with you guys, to let you guys know what my thoughts are on a certain movie, whether or not I like it and why. And that's the main reason why I want to make videos, for fun, and also to let you guys know about how I feel. So that's what I'm going to do with these new series of videos. That's how it's going to be from now on. If you really like the new style that I did for Road Warrior Mad Max with pictures and music, I'm glad you did. I'm really glad you did. If I had the patience, if it was fun for me to do that, I would keep doing it. But you can't really blame me for not wanting to keep doing something that just feels like an obligation. It feels like a task. It doesn't feel like it's something I do for fun anymore. It feels like, oh God, I gotta write another review. I gotta record this. I gotta do all these different takes of the audio. I gotta spend hours editing one part and then finish it, then edit another part, and then edit another part, and it's not fun for me. And that's what I want these videos to be. I want it to come across as I'm enjoying myself, that I'm enjoying the experience of recording these videos. And I think I'd be doing a disservice to you all if I just kept doing that style when I don't really honestly like doing it, and turn out reviews were just half-assed, and I'm just droning on and on about something and just being like exhausted half the time and having no passion or energy for the films that I want to review. So yeah, so that's the main part of this vlog I wanted to get across, just to let you guys know ahead of time that the style is going to change again, but it's still going to be great. I think still going to be really good, and it's just going to be a lot more concise and to the point. It's going to be more about what my thoughts are on the film, good or bad, and I think that's the main point of this anyway. Um, so yeah, and I think I'm knowledgeable enough. I think I know what I'm talking about. I think I can communicate well enough with you guys without a script. So I'm gonna try to do that again. Um, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome. I'm hoping I get that review up sometime tonight. That's hopefully. If not, it will definitely be sometime on Friday. Um, but anyway, I also want to do a little quick update. It's gonna be really quick, because I got some stuff I need to start working on. But and I don't know, I didn't get a lot of stuff, but I got some decent amount of stuff. These are movies I got from the Value Village. I got Maleficent, which was a fairly new film with Angelina Jolie Disney movie. I got it for $3, so it's a pretty good deal. So I thought, why not for $3? I got a film called The Dead, which I've heard about but I've never seen. It's a zombie movie. As you can see, they call it the best zombie movie of the year. Never seen this movie, but I got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. It's one of my guilty pleasures. You ooze, you lose. Um, this is the one that has the making of featurette from back in the day on in the trailer. And it's got better cover art than the other DVD that they did a re-release of that looks really cheap. I remember I grew up with the Power Rangers, and I wouldn't mind reviewing this again sometime. Checking it out again. Free Jack, because I don't remember hating this movie. I thought it was actually pretty decent. Emilio Estevez, Mick Jagger, Anthony Hopkins. I always liked the trailer, and I love the song by the Scorpions called Hit Between the Eyes that they used for this film's soundtrack. I love the Scorpions anyway. The Scorpions are my favorite band, so yeah, of course I love that. And I got some more stuff from Goodwill recently. I got this film called Drop Dead Gorgeous. I really enjoyed this movie. I thought this movie was hilarious. And yes, don't let the title and the concept of it being about a beauty queen pageant turn you off of the film, because at its core, it's a mockumentary. It's a mockumentary and a black comedy. I'm a big fan of black comedies, and I'm a big fan of mockumentary style movies like This Is Spinal Tap and Best in Show. And this is in the vein of those films. And I really had a lot of fun with this. It had a good, nice, warped, fun sense of humor. Allison Janney in this stole the show as this character named Loretta, and every scene she was in, she was hilarious. And I even liked Kirsten Dunst. This is actually the one of my favorite films she's been in. And I'm wondering where the hell that character that she played in this movie that was full of life and energy went in the Spider-Man films. Really could have used that as Mary Jane. And Kirstie Alley was good, and Denise Richards, and it's a really fun movie. I think it's actually pretty underrated. The director never directed a movie ever again after this, which I think is pretty lame. And yeah, in the future, I definitely will be doing a review of this movie. So yeah, it goes to show you that even a manly man like me, wearing a Punisher hat, can enjoy a movie called Drop Dead Gorgeous about a beauty queen pageant. But it's got a great cast. It's got a fun sense of humor. It's actually a really clever idea, and it's really well executed. And yeah, if you loved Best in Show by Christopher Guest, you should definitely give this a look, because it's definitely a lot like that. Then I also got a film called The Source Code, which I've heard good things about, and I wanted to check it out because I'm a big fan of sci-fi. This one is probably a piece of shit, called Black Horizon, but I got it because Michael Dudikoff is in it. Now, I don't think he's a star. I think it's this guy that nobody's heard of called Hans Janicki, or Jack Janicki, Jack in the Box, Jack in the Crack. I don't know who the hell it is, but it's mainly for the Michael Dudikoff collection, and Ice-T's in it as well, but Michael Dudikoff probably isn't very long. He probably isn't in it for very much. And it's Hans Janicki, or Jack Off, who's the freaking lead, who probably can't act, and I'm probably gonna be like, why isn't Michael Dudikoff the lead? Why are they wasting his time with this shit? Yeah, I got that, and then I got a few other stuff from buybacks a while back. And I also got a Arrow Video Blu-ray, which I'm going to end the video with. And so I got Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I didn't know this was the dreaded full screen until after I bought it. I don't really care because it's Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. It doesn't matter to me, really. It's Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. Is it really going to be any better? Is it going to be better in widescreen? No, it's probably still going to suck. And mainly it's for the Fast and Furious collection, which I just completed. And whenever I want to decide to review these movies someday down the road, I have this so I can show it from the camera, and so I can watch it on my on my Blu-ray player instead of watching it on my hard drive. I like watching stuff on my hard drive, but I like to preserve my hard drive. It's for storage and watching movies that I don't have on DVD. This movie I'm glad I finally got on DVD. Very underrated movie, Metro with Eddie Murphy. This is the last great film he's done for me. Really fun. This is Beverly Hills Cop 3. To me, this is the real Beverly Hills Cop 3. Fuck the other Beverly Hills Cop 3. Yeah, Clop 3, because it's a bunch of... Or Cock. Beverly Hills Cock 3. Fuck that. This is the real Beverly Hills Cop 3. And it's a very underrated film. It didn't get the respect it deserved when it came out in 1990... It was 1996 or so, I think it was something like that. 95. I know it came out around the same time The Rock did, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it just decent reviews, as you can see. I mean, the New York Daily News liked it. Siskel and Ebert gave it 2 thumbs up. There's good reviews in the back too, but it just has a flop for some reason. I don't get it. Eddie Murphy was great in this. This is the type of role I think he was going for with Beverly Hills Cop 3, but he didn't pull it off then. He was trying to be a little bit more serious, but also be funny. Here, he's actually funny, and he pulls off the seriousness too. And yeah, I really like this film, Metro. I'm looking forward to watching it again. Film called Motivational Growth with Jeffrey Combs, which seems a little bit like Brain Damage by Frank Henenlotter, because what happens is this guy sees some mold, and this big giant mold, and it starts talking to him with the voice of Jeffrey Combs, starts telling him to do things. So I'm like, this is definitely like Brain Damage by Frank Henenlotter, and I really like Brain Damage, so I'm definitely curious about this Motivational Growth. Well, I was curious about it anyway when I saw the trailer and when I heard about it. And there's a decent review there by Ain't It Cool News. So Twitch Film liked it as well. So give the film a look sometime. Got Basic Instinct, the special edition, a rated director's cut mainly for the features, and it was only $2. So it's a really good deal. And so definitely give this film a look. And forgive that noise or whatever. That was I have my Facebook page opened up, so whenever it gets some notification on Facebook that makes a noise. Then I got a film called Pathology, which is written by Navaldine and Taylor, I believe, the guys who did Crank. It's got Milo Ventimiglia in it, who was in Rocky Balboa. The concept interested me, so I've always been kind of curious about this movie, so I definitely am curious about giving this a look sometime. Got a film called Zombie Honeymoon, which just got a good amount of reviews on it, even from John Landis, who I don't really take a lot for what he says, really. I really don't. I mean, I like a lot of his earlier films. American Werewolf in London is my favorite werewolf movie. I really love Animal House. I love Blues Brothers. But as a person, I don't. The guy fucking killed people for being a dumbass, and I understand. It's been a while, and he definitely does feel guilty about it, and he feels sorry about it. But that still doesn't change the fact that Vic Morrow, 2 little girls and a helicopter pilot, are dead because of his stupidity. Because of him being a dumbass and not listening to the stunt coordinator just so he can get a shot. Get a certain shot to look a certain way. Completely disobeyed what the stunt coordinator was saying, and he said it was dangerous and unsafe, but John Landis said, whatever, I want the shot. And he just I thought I muted my computer. Dang it, I didn't want more of those things to pop up. Maybe it's like Facebook heard me. He's like, oh yeah, it's talking about Twilight Zone. We better start speaking up. But yeah, it's a whole other story. I do want to review that movie sometime, but yeah, that's a really touchy subject, but he did. He killed people. It wasn't intentionally. He didn't murder them, but he still did because of his stupidity, because of his foolishness, because of being selfish and wanting a particular shot and valuing that shot over safety. And he paid the price. And so did a lot of other people. 2 little girls, Vic Morrow, and a helicopter paid the price with their lives. And that's the thing. John Landis is a director I don't really respect as much as I used to, along with Steven Spielberg. But I do like John Landis's films, and I do like Steven Spielberg's films. But I like their movies. Doesn't mean I have to respect them as human beings or as people. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Kevin Thomas liked it. He said it was a horror classic. Ken Russell said it gave him nightmares and made him wake up streaming, which I'm like, it made Ken Russell scared? Well, that takes a lot to make him scared. He makes a lot of fucked up movies, so I don't know. Manless is cheap. It's a Showtime original movie, and pretty much it does what Warm Bodies did before Warm Bodies did it. And, it's not the first film to do with the zombie rom-com. Actually, the first movie to do that was I Was a Teenage Zombie, which was an 80s film, low-budget movie. And then My Boyfriend's Back did it later in the 90s with the writer of Jason Goes to Hell. And then came this, and then came Warm Bodies, which I still haven't seen. But I'm curious about it. Decent amount of reviews. The concept's kind of interesting, so we'll see. Zombie Honeymoon. And then I got The Conjuring on DVD because I really did like this film, so I'm glad to have this for my collection. I didn't need the Blu-ray because the same features on the DVD are on the Blu-ray, and I got this for like $4. It was really a lot cheaper to get this on DVD than on Blu-ray, so I was like, I'll take the DVD, and plus my Blu-ray player upconverts, so it'll just look like the Blu-ray anyway. So, or pretty close to it, so I'm glad to have it regardless, and I wouldn't mind reviewing this again sometime. See if it holds up this second time around. And then, before I show the last Blu-ray, I'll just show you guys this book that I got from Goodwill recently. Mars Attacks, The Art of the Movie, which I actually like the movie a lot, and this goes really in depth on how they did the effects and all that kind of stuff, and storyboards, and I love these type of books. This is the type of stuff I really like. Um, I really like this kind of stuff, and for $3 or whatever, that was a pretty good deal. It's definitely worth it. So I'm glad I have this for my movie book collection. Mars Attacks, The Art of the Movie. And now, show you guys the last thing I think I'm going to show you for this this vlogs update. Got some stuff I need to get to afterwards, but I got it. It's a bit earlier than some people got theirs because I did pre-order it. Society. Brian Yuzna's Society. This is the collector's limited edition of the film from Arrow Video. I mean, look at that awesome cover art. Isn't that just messed up and awesome? It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so disturbing and weird and fucked up, but the movie is anyway. So it's perfect. I love it. It's really awesome. And this has a limited this is a limited edition that comes with this, which is more weird ass fucked up artwork. And what this is a graphic novel of a sequel to the film which was a comic book sequel to the movie called Party Animal. Which I haven't read it yet, but looks pretty interesting, and a lot of the artwork reminds me of stuff I saw in Spawn comics. So I'm curious about it. The artwork I'm okay with getting into. It doesn't look really terrible to me. I'm definitely curious about it because it's technically it's a sequel to Society. It's a film that I like, and it's also a film that's on the Fangoria 101 Most Unheralded Horror Films list, I believe. And then this is the actual Blu-ray, which is more messed up cover art that comes straight out of your nightmares. I'm sorry if I'm making you have a hard time sleeping tonight with this stuff. Yeah, this little thing right here, which is a little card about the movie, a little poster, and then they even have a little invitation, which I think is kind of cool. And of course, a little ad for all of the other Arrow Video releases and Dr. Jekyll and what is it? Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Miss Osborne, which I've never seen. More of this messed up stuff. Straight from your darkest dreams. And it's pretty much what it is. It's a little booklet that shows pictures from the movie and a few other messed up shit like that. This is a messed up movie, but it's cool. I like it. And then the inside of the case. And there's a Blu-ray and a DVD in there. So, yeah. Definitely do like this. This is definitely pretty cool. Oh, and yeah, there's that. Some more messed up stuff. It's a really messed up looking set, but I really do like it. But I can't look at it for very long because it makes my stomach churn. I mean, if I look at it for very much longer, I'm gonna want to puke. It's just really fucked up. But the movie itself is pretty fucked up, so it's perfect. But either way, I still like this, even as fucked up as it is, and how much I don't want to look at it for very much longer because it just unsettles me. It's disturbing. I, I still am glad to have this. And there's a decent amount of features on it too. There's a new remastered version of the movie, um, audio commentary with Brian Yuzna, uh, new interview with Ryan Yuzna, Masters of the Hunt, and brand new featurette featuring interviews with Billy Warlock, Devin DeVasquez, Ben Meyerson, and Tim Bartel. Champion of the Shunt, new featurette with FX artists Streaming Mad George, David Grasso, and Nick Benson. 2014 Q&A with Yuzna recorded the Celluloid Screens Festival. Brian Yuzna in conversation backstage at the Society World Premiere. Persecution Mania, Screaming Mad George's music video. I guess he did a music video for this movie, and the limited edition digipack of the movie and the graphic novel. So, yeah. And that's not the last thing that I got from overseas, because I did order some Blu-rays off of Zavi that are on their way. There's just some pretty good ones too for really cheap. It was like 2 for £12 deal, which adds to like I paid $17.99 for these, and for these, and they're brand new. So I'm waiting for The Punisher, the 1989 film on Blu-ray. No features or anything, but it's on Blu-ray. It's better than my DVD, which is what I have. Only DVD I have of The Punisher is one that has The Punisher with a bunch of other movies on it. So this will have The Punisher by itself, and Little Shop of Horrors, the director's cut, which has the same features that the American release has, but it's just a lot cheaper, which I really wanted to get that to go with my other horror movie musicals like Phantom of the Paradise and Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it just was too expensive, the Blu-ray, so in the U.S. So I'm glad I was able to get that um, through Zavi. And I know there's another YouTuber, I think it's Mega Pork Chop Express, who's sending me some stuff from the UK. So I say thanks, man. And when I get it, I'll do another video for you, and I'll add the stuff you sent me to my list of to my growing pile of movies that I need to watch and review, which is a lot. So that's another reason why I had to change up this style, because if I did that kind of style for those, I would never be able to watch all of them. I'd never be able to review all of them. I want to try to get a bunch of those reviewed before I head out on vacation. And that's another thing I'll let you guys know about. I think it's like I started June 27th. From June 27th to about July 6th, which is July 8th, I'm not going to be on YouTube because I'm going to be visiting my dad in Michigan. But I am going to bring my laptop and I'm going to bring my webcam and I'm going to unbox all of my stuff that was in storage from Oklahoma, and which is now in Michigan, at my dad's new place, and I'm gonna unbox it and I'm gonna show it to you guys on camera. So I'm gonna have videos that I'm going to post after I get back, uh, live from Michigan. So I think that's gonna be pretty fun and different, and that's gonna be a lot of fun for me too, because I haven't seen my stuff that I got in Oklahoma when I was living there for 4, maybe 5 years. It's been a long time, so I kind of forgot what I have and don't have. So it'll be like seeing them for the first time. So it'll be a fun thing to record for posterity, and a fun thing to record. I think it's posterity, not posterity, because I don't even know what posterity is. Is it to do with your prostate? But yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more Mad Max reviews. I'm gonna get straight into Poltergeist. And I'll probably do Jurassic Park, but in between Jurassic Park, I'm going to be trying to start doing reviews of stuff people sent me. And maybe post some other reviews down the road of films I saw, but I haven't recorded the review yet and haven't posted it yet. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy whatever I got coming up next for you guys, and I hope you guys have a nice night, our day, rest of the day, and I gotta study some more for my math test, and I hope I don't fail tonight. So, I will see you guys later. See ya.